everyone, welcome to another WiZDOM update. My name is Andrew Kubank and I'm fortunate enough to be a National Director of WiZDOM. Well, today is the last video in our 12-part series all about bank secrets, and hopefully you've caught a few of them before, but if you haven't, it's just a series which covers all the little tips, tricks and bank secrets that we've learned that they keep from you over the decades that we've done business with them. We think that by sharing this and giving you a bit of a peek behind the curtain, help understand, why banks make the decisions they do, why they do the things that they do. It can help drive better finance outcomes for you, and as a result of that, obviously, a better property journey overall. So look, today's video is all about income and being in the business of property. So what I mean by that is this. A lot of you and a lot of our customers are active property investors, and in a lot of cases you are doing shorter term deals in property. By that I mean renovation and sale, small developments where you may knock a property over and rebuild it and sell that, or alternately, do small developments, a duplex or a small townhouse development and similar. Now, what you would know is that banks have never loved that style of income. So if ever you've done a deal like that and you've made great money out of it, and then you've taken that income to the bank, usually in the form of financial statements, and said, well, this is a renovation deal that we did, we made $100,000, it was great, we're going to go and do that again, we'd like to borrow more money. The reality is the first thing that they say to you is, oh, sorry, we understand that you made that money, but from our perspective, we deem that to be non-recurring. And that's the words that they usually use. So even though you have demonstrated that you can make money out of this kind of thing and you want to replicate, the truth is that they believe that you can't do it again. It's not an ongoing nature of income, and as a result of that, they will exclude that income for the purposes of servicing, which is really frustrating. Because the reality is, I'd like to think that you can absolutely replicate it. You've learned from that, and you would do that time and time again. Same for small developments and all of this other type. So what do we do about that? Well, WiZDOM, working with our professionals a very, very long time ago, came up with what's called a consultancy trust. And the use of a consultancy trust can help change the nature of a non-recurring income into the type of income that the banks actually like, in the form of an ongoing business income rather than property income. So the consulting trust, and generally speaking, we'll use a trust. A company and other structures can work as well, depending on circumstances, depending on your situation. But the whole idea here is that it is absolutely a self-employed property business, consultancy business, but it may consult to you and some of your own transactions or some of your own deals. And of course, it could also consult externally in the form of joint ventures or other investments or other deals as well. And what you would do is that you would absolutely, as typically of any other consultancy business, you would invoice that income across into this business for an appropriate amount of money. Now, it may just coincide that that amount of money is very similar to the profit that was made on that particular deal. And again, it's very, very important that this would be an invoice as opposed to a distribution. But as a result of that, that becomes a consulting fee or consulting income to your self-employed consulting business. And because consulting businesses are not short-term in nature, they are absolutely recurring. It becomes the type of income that a bank absolutely will accept and use as ongoing income. And so as you can imagine, the more deals that you do, and of course, as this progresses over the years, it puts you into a situation where you now, in conjunction with potentially being employed in all of your other income sources, you are also a self-employed property consultant, and you have been building up this business income as well, which obviously also then becomes part of your income for the purpose of borrowing. So the more deals that you do, the more the consulting business grows, the bigger the income and the bigger the ability to borrow, which is a vastly, vastly different outcome to, going and having the conversation with the bank and them saying, hey, sorry, that's non-recurring, and so we're just going to completely wipe out that income as if it never happened as well. So look, as you can imagine, I'm opening up a door here to something that is, there's a lot to this. It's certainly what I would call a sophisticated strategy. It's not necessarily super straightforward or super simple. However, absolutely, as people, and I've experienced where our customers work through this and they get familiar with this and they understand this, and certainly as the transactions go on and everything else as well, it absolutely, without question, materially changes the way property journeys happen for our clients. There is no doubt about that. From being in a position to be able to build no ongoing borrowing ability through doing these deals to the exact opposite of that, where they are actually building great borrowing ability the more deals and the more that happens through these entities as well. So look, if you are in the business or plan to be in the business of doing, shorter term style deals and want to make sure that you are maximizing all of the outcome of that to be able to borrow as much money as possible in the future, which for me is all just makes sense. It's a whole bunch of common sense there. Then please reach out to us so that we can work through what that looks like with you, get all of the appropriate structures that you need in place, and make sure that we're making great decisions that will pay off for you in the future. So again, just a little bit of a very big thing here, but certainly something that makes material differences to a bunch of our clients, and I think is super valuable for people that are very serious about their property journey. So again, hopefully that's helpful. Hopefully that puts you in a good position. Again, I'd like to just reflect quickly on the entire 12 videos. Again, hopefully all of that just builds up and shows you that there are lots and lots of things that banks won't do because it's not to their advantage and they will keep a secret from you. And the reality is you really need the right professionals on your side to help navigate that, which is a very difficult, complex and detail-driven world. So as I always say, the entire WiZDOM professional team is here to support your journey. It's all we do. We eat, breathe and sleep, professional property investment. So please, if you're part of that world or would like to be part of that world, please reach out to us. We will connect you with the appropriate professionals and start getting, the right support and the right advice in your corner. Really start setting you up to be successful in your entire property journey and, drive the financial outcomes that you're looking for and the lifestyle that you're looking for. So again, thank you for your attention through all of these videos. They have been quite long in comparison to all of my other ones. It's certainly something that I'm super passionate about and I really hope it's been helpful for you. So again, thank you for your attention. Take care. I look forward to catching up again with you soon. Goodbye.